I am curious. Does it show up now? Oh no, it's far over there. Of course it's not going to show up there anytime soon. Hey there guys, my name is Blake, also known as The Nerd, and welcome back to another episode of Pokémon SoulSilver. Last time, we met up with Suicune, and we were finally able to battle and catch it, which means we now have all of the legendary beasts. So in this episode, you remember that Snorlax right around here? Well, I think it's time we teach Snorlax a lesson about staying in one spot. Before I do that though, I have to check one thing really quickly. That Latios better not be where I think it is. Okay, good, it's in another area. Okay, so this is Snorlax. This is a large Pokemon, obviously, and it's sleeping. So how exactly do you wake it up? If you remember, we now have access to the radio station here in Kanto. However, you also might notice something else. There's 4 buttons. One of them is the Pokemon music. There's Pokemon Talk, Buena's Password, and Trainer Profiles. But how exactly, well, I might have showed it off a little bit, but how exactly do you get to a Pokeflute station? Because you're not just given a Pokeflute. The trick lies on the touchscreen itself. Pretty sneaky of Game Freak to do that, and I actually really do like that. With that being said, this should wake up the Snorlax. Oh, looks like something's happening. The Snorlax opened his eyes wide. And here we go! We have access to Snorlax. Now, remember how I said a lot of the Pokemon here are lower leveled? Snorlax is an exception. This always comes at level 50, and I did not heal. Why did I always forget to heal in places like this? Of course I don't. So this guy is a challenge. Not only because of its high level, but because of the fact that this guy is also really high special defense despite being a normal type and has Giga Impact. Please get paralyzed. Dang it. Well, I was hopeful. At least the good news is, I'm not really worried about this. You can run away, but I do want to try and catch one of these, because I think it'd be interesting to have one. Just to say I have one. So, since this thing is known for mostly special defense, I think I'm going to go with our good old pal Sephiroth here. Now, what's also interesting, I forgot what I was going to say. Of course I do. I think it's just, wow, crit. I think it's always just me, every single time. It's like, when I face something like this, I forget something. I don't know why it is, but it is that way. I just don't know why. But this was not originally in Gold and Silver and Crystal. This was added into Heart Gold and Soul Silver to kind of reminisce in the fact that this is the Johto region, no, not the Johto, this is the Kanto region, and critical hit on rollout? Oh, and also has leftovers, so if you want leftovers, catch this thing. Just want to point that out. Now, I am going to try and do this without, well, I do have Dust Ball, so let's see if this one Dust Ball works. If it does, I'll be greatly impressed. Come on, one. Don't tell me I have to, I have to revive, don't I? I hate to revive, especially the fact that I might die because now it has roll and whatnot, but I might have to. Well, for one thing, I'll tell you about the abilities, which I suddenly remembered what I was going to say before I had that huge, I forgot about the whole thing. Its abilities are Immunity and Thick Fat, which for its characteristics makes sense. Thick Fat reduces the damage done to fire and ice type moves. And since this thing is pretty heavy, it's kind of a neat little detail. And then there's Immunity, which I think it's either it's an ability or it's an ability it can have as well, which prevents poisoning, which also makes sense since it loves to eat, and I guess it can't get poisoned. So, oh my gosh, the Snorlax. This Snorlax is definitely something else. This in itself is a legendary Pokemon. You can escape from it though, but again, I don't want to. Alright, you know what? You know what, you little tummy rubber you? If I do accidentally kill this thing, it's fine. There's actually another Snorlax in another location, so we do have a second shot. I'd just rather get it while we're here, to be honest. I really just want to get it while we're here. Alright, and you're gonna roll out again. Oh, actually... Oh, no, wait. You can't get poisoned! That was not even a... Oh my gosh, maximum rollout. This is going to be something else. Hopefully it doesn't annihilate all of my team. Otherwise, that's going to be embarrassing. Come on, Fractail. Get out there, do your thing. But whatever you do, please... Oh, wait a second. We have Ice Fang. What if I can freeze this thing? I should have done that. Come on, freeze this thing. That would be perfect, so that way it's an easier catch rate. Freeze? Nope. Oh, it ran out of... Or it stopped using rollout. Okay, well, I'll take that as well. I mean, not what I had in mind, but sure, I'll take being blocked over getting hit by a freaking huge rollout. Got a couple more Dust Balls. Might as well use them up because I don't see myself buying any more Dust Balls. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Not as bad as Legendary Pokemon. Actually, it was... Well, it was even worse because we actually lost some Pokemon. I was gonna say, it was just as good as Suicune, but then I realized Snorlax actually did damage. Snorlax actually did damage. Snorlax actually did damage. Speaking of, the sleeping Pokemon. Pure Normal type, 6'11", 1,014.1 pounds. This boy knows how to eat. Thick boys rise up. Its stomach's digestive juices can dissolve any kind of poison. It can even eat things off the ground. It takes guts to do that sort of thing. But Snorlax is now on our team. Well, not on our team, he's in the PC. Speaking of, I gotta heal after that. Okay, now that we're actually fully healed, at least the team is, I want to see what nature that Snorlax is. The last Pokemon we got was Naive, which isn't a very good nature for a Suicune at all. But I am curious what this Snorlax is going to be. I hope it's a pretty good nature. Hasty! Alright. So, real quickly, I want to get rid of these leftovers. It might be useful for... Actually, I think it might be useful for Sephiroth, so I actually might want to consider exchanging. Although having the King's Rocket would be nice as well. So as you can see, it comes with... Well, you might have seen all his movesets already. Actually, no! You never saw Crunch, which it has on here. So it does have immunity, as I mentioned before, but also Thick Fat. Dang! That is some good special defense! Wait... Oh. Hasty? Definitely not a good one either. Especially the fact that Snorlax is not known for speed. Probably one of the slowest Pokemon. But it is level 50, in case you want a really late team member. This isn't a bad one. Once again, it's very good in special defense, and surprisingly enough attack, and a lot of HP on top of that. So, you can't go wrong with Snorlax. So, that's interesting. A hasty-natured Snorlax. There is one more, so maybe I'll catch the one and see what nature that one is, just for curiosity's sakes. But we're not entirely done with this episode, since the thing Snorlax blocked is where we're heading up next. Well, not entirely this route, I'll come back to it. Well, actually, you know what? We won't be here for quite a while, so I might as well explore this route. Alright, turn around. Thank you. There isn't a whole bunch of... Oh gosh, okay, I was about to say, did I set myself up for failure? There isn't... Why did I go back to the Pokegear? No, it's Pokeflute Central. I don't know if that actually repels Pokemon, but speaking of, I'm going to set up a repel so that way I don't get into any of these Pokemon. They're low leveled, so I shouldn't have to worry. But here in this area right here, Route 11, not a whole bunch of interesting stuff. I don't know if there's an item from coming over. Yes, there is. Okay, so by coming over here, we get TM86 Grass Knot. Man, I really wish Afterburner could have learned this. Wait a second. I think Vulcan can. Can it? Please tell me you can, Vulcan. That would be amazing. Because depending on the weight of the opponent Pokemon, you can't? Well, Reynolds can. Would that be useful, though? I mean, we already have Surf for the ground types. It would be useful for Rock, but we have Fractail and Oberon, mostly Oberon for that. I'll keep it on there. But the power depends on the weight of the Pokemon, similar to Low Kick, where the heavier the opponent is, the more damage it'll do. It's a special version of Low Kick, to put it more in a nutshell. And coming over here, you have your bridge area, if you remember that. But I'm not worried about coming over here. Let's head back over to where Snorlax was, because I just wanted to temporarily show that off before heading into the main course of this episode, alongside Snorlax. Huh, get it? Snorlax, main course. And that is, wait, was that a shiny Dugtrio? Well, you might have seen already, Diglett Dig, Trio, Diglett's Cave. The only two Pokemon that will appear in here are Diglett, and as well as a very low chance of a Dugtrio. That's it. Unless you have Hoenn or Sinnoh sounds off, in which case some Pokemon will appear in those. Absol and Whismur will appear, I believe, with the Hoenn sound. Well, in the Sinnoh sound, I think it's Bronzor and Chingling. I could be wrong on that, but that's the only way you can get other Pokemon that isn't Diglett or Dugtrio. Speaking of, what's our first Pokemon? I swear it was a shiny Diglett. Well, it's a Diglett, good thing it's not shiny. So Diglett in this area, I might as well talk about it right now, can have two abilities. Arena Trap, or not Arena Trap, Sandveil is what it was. And like I did mention before, it also has another, there is Dugtrios in here as well. I don't remember what the chances are, but I remember it's low, so don't expect a Dugtrio right off the bat. And actually, if you're playing Red, Blue, and Yellow, or Fire and Leaf Green, or Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, Dugtrio is actually a really fantastic Pokemon to have, even if it's temporary, because it's at the same par as Lieutenant Surge in that gym area. So I'll just give you advice in case you're playing Fire Red, Leaf Green, or Red, Blue, and Yellow. But that's Diglett's Cave. One small area after another. And by doing that, I think I need cut for this. Well, it doesn't matter. I'll get this Carbos. More money. Do I need cut? Or did I just screw myself over? I need a cut. Well, shoot. Okay, back to this area, and hopefully Latios didn't change areas. Okay, well, it wouldn't... Actually, that's pretty close. I want to do that, but at the same time, you know what? I might as well do it while I'm here. Because we're now in Pewter City, but I want to see if I can trigger Latios right off the bat. Wait, can he not come up here? Is he even near here? Hold on. I'm going to see really quickly if this is possible. If not, then we could just ignore everything I've said up to this point. He's not here. Can he actually come up here? I am curious. I swear, okay, this is a couple more times and we'll explore the new city. He's down there. Can he not come up here? This is interesting. Yeah, he's either stuck between down there or like up here. He can't come to this little area. At least, I don't think he can. Can he? Well, no, it doesn't quite look like it. Yeah, at most, he can... This is interesting, I will say that much. I never knew that. I thought... Well, then again, I imagine this wouldn't be the best place to get Latios. Yeah, he's way over there now, so... No point in showing that off, but instead, let's actually tour around Pewter City, since we are here. But that, I mean, I know there's another patch of grass. We're gonna explore that first. Let's see. I want to see that Latios actually makes it to that little patchy area that we're in. I doubt it, but it'd be worth a shot. We're not even near grass, are we? Oh boy. I can't... I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna risk it. That Latios can stay there. Or it can move. Either way, I'm totally fine with that. Well, one more just to be safe. He's avoiding that area for some reason. Weird. Very weird. Alright, let's actually explore Pewter City now, and that's not wasting more time. Pewter City, the third town in Kanto, obviously. And that's just me saying stuff I don't even remember. So there's a gym right there, which we can do right off the bat. However, there's one important item, now that we're here in Pewter City, I want to get, so it's worth exploring this area as well, to see if there's anything particularly new. Speaking of, let me go ahead and put on the item finder and see. I don't recall there is a hidden item. Okay, it's in that grassy area. So I want to check to make sure. Yes. Guard spec just for coming over here, which is money, I guess. It's mostly money. But if I recall, is there anything in this house in particular? Or no? What do you have to say? I used to enjoy snoozing with the radio on. It's broken and it's being fixed now. It's too quiet to fall asleep. Oh, I feel you, man. I gotta have either noises from the fan or some noise outside in order for me to sleep. But I easily get woken up at like coyotes howling in my old place or trains running or whatnot. I don't know. Especially like in new places, I can't sleep that well because I either get like overly excited or whatnot for like a new day. Yet somehow I can sleep in my old hometown. What do you have to say? Nidoran, shake hands. Buddy, I hate to break this to you, but you're gonna be having him learn that for a very, very long time. I apologize for that in advance, though. Is that all the houses we can go into? I'm pretty sure there was one other we could have actually gone into here. When Pokemon get drowsy, they hear Jigglypuff sing. There are several moves that can be used only if the Pokemon is asleep. So Jigglypuff, you... Okay, you don't put my Pokemon to sleep. Or maybe Coco did and I didn't realize it. Maybe he did. He yawned loudly. Alright, so that's not the Pokemon Center. I know there's one place you can go. You can go? You can go. Man, my stutterings are so bad today. I know there's something you can get in here. But I don't quite exactly remember where it is. The Ruins of Alvin Johto. The other is Pewter Museum. Makes me feel calm. History. Not really anything I want to point out. What about... Excuse me. Is a meteorite struck somewhere near Pewter City. It would love to be on display, but the meteorites are said to emit strange energy cannot be carried away. That's a hint that you can use Deoxys in here, I think. Never did I think I would get the bones of a dragon. And what says you? Do you know the Pokemon can extract from fossils? So let me do it for you. Hey, you don't have any fossils. Okay, this guy can extract fossils. But where is that one thing I want to know about? Is it anywhere nearby? Just so you know, all large specimens have been taken to the other museums for display. For now, admission is free of charge. Please go ahead. Oh, at least you're nice about that. They should charge you 100 Pokédollars. But I want to find out where that one thing is. It's not in the gym, I know that. Are you it? You come all the way here from Johto? That brings back memories. When I was young, I went to Johto to train. You remind me so much of what I was like as a young man. Here, I want you to have this item found in Johto. You're the man with the rainbow wing! I should have known just to walk up here. This is what I need to catch the final legendary Pokemon from Johto that I have not yet obtained. I'm not going to be doing it anytime in this episode or in the next one, but probably the episode afterwards, we're going to head back to the Johto region and do some extra stuff there. Finally, I could not believe that took me so long. At night, Clefairy came out to play in Mount Moon, but not every night. Alright, good information for upcoming future episodes. So, that's pretty much it for Pewter City as well. But there is one other thing I want to talk about that we can't get because it is another event. I know, it's been a while since we last had an event. Or Balba is going to talk to us about other things first. I was like, why did the screen go black for like a split second? But there is one event, and it does involve the Pewter Museum. Now, we did talk to Steven in one of the episodes, and he told us about Latios, which is a roaming Pokemon right now in Kanto. However, there was another way you can get the other legendary Eon Pokemon that it was not available in your version. In this case, it would be Latios. In Heart Gold, it would be Latios. And that was through an event. The event was called the Enigma Stone. And it actually gives you the key item of the Enigma Stone, which you take over here to the Pewter City Museum. And once you've taken it to the Pewter Museum, you'll actually meet Steven, and you'll actually talk to the same guy we talked to that can extract fossils, and he'll extract that stone we had, which will turn out to be a Soul Dew, which is the held item specifically for Latios and Latios. To put it in a nutshell, it makes them really overpowered. But it does raise their special attack and special defense. Once you have the Power Stone, and you step outside the Pewter Museum, to your left, Steven will take you where you can fight Latias in SoulSilver or Latios in Heart Gold. Because remember, Latias is also only a Heart Gold exclusive Pokemon. And don't worry, it won't run away like Latias or Latios. It will stay in place so you can battle it at any point. But you can catch it with any of your Pokeballs that you want, and the best part is, unlike an Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, it's more rewarding because it's not freaking given to you on the silver platter! I am sorry, but what were you thinking, Oris? Come on, make us work for our Pokemon, our legendary Pokemons at least. Don't just give it to us like candy! Oris, you never fail to disappoint me. But unlike a lot of the events here in Heart Gold SoulSilver, at least compared to Arceus, the most amazing one, and Pichu and Celebi, where you can do different things, get different Pokemon, this one isn't really anything special, but for the time being, if you didn't have either another copy of SoulSilver or Heart Gold, and you had access to this event, this would have been perfect in case you wanted to complete the Pokedex, because that's a free Latias and Latios for you. Again, had you not had any Pokemon Heart Gold or SoulSilver to trade with, or you didn't have a Nintendo DS that had Game Boy Advance capabilities, like DSi or 3DS for that matter. But if you did have the DS, you also could transfer Latias or Latios, depending on which version you're playing, to that specific version. Again, Latios could be transferred into Heart Gold since it wouldn't be available in that game, and Latias from Ruby to SoulSilver because it wouldn't be available there. So there's a couple options for you to get the opposite Eon. I like how we talked about it, and yet I don't even have the other Eon. Because I'm not focusing on the other Eon for the time being. Even though it looks like I am, and it probably wouldn't be a bad idea at one point to do this. I'm simply not worried about it because I have a thing that allows us to actually get this thing if I so desire to actually want to get this Pokemon, which, of course, I do. You know what? Screw it. We talked about Latias, and Latios is right there. I'm going to make the push, and we're going to get Latios. Screw it. Right after these trainer battles, of course. Wait, aren't you the kid that says he likes shorts and they're comfy and easy to wear? Or am I thinking of someone else? Well, okay, you were definitely someone else. That's what I thought. Alright, so this is the nearest patch of grass. Is that Latios going to show up around here? Or am I even in the right area? Oh, not even. Not even. Never mind. I was thinking something else for some reason, but I guess I might as well just grab this item here. Big Root. So for moves like Giga Drain and Drain Punch as an example, you'll get more HP. You'll get more HP whenever you use those moves. Very useful. Speaking of useful, I think for the time being, I'm gonna switch to another Pokemon before I forget, so that I'm not dealing with having to switch constantly, and I'll give someone else more experience in the process. So I think it'll be for the better. But on the plus side, we do get to explore a little bit more of this route, and I would not like to battle you at all. No! What? I was walking! Gang, are you serious? Huh. A hiker with all steel-type Pokemon. That's a rarity. You don't see those every day. Normally they're rock and ground. But steel-type hiker, and there was also another hiker with a Clefairy, so hey, I'm up for interesting yet easy-to-beat hikers. That's personally my cup of tea, because there is a patch of grass. Just step aside, please. That's all I ask, is that you step aside. Am I even in the right area right now? Please tell me I am. I think we're pretty close. I think we're pretty close. Let's see here. Because I don't know if this is the right patch of grass. We're gonna risk it. We're going to see. If it ends up it's actually in here, this is perfect because I have everything set up. Let's see. Does it show up here? No, of course it doesn't. Oh boy. Okay, I just don't want to face another train. Wait! This is the right patch of... Why doesn't it show up then? Hold on. It has to show up here. There's just no way. It can't just not show up here. Is this not the right area? Oh, it's on the other... side. Well, I just did that almost for nothing. Luckily, I know my ways around. It's quite unfortunate, but it is what it is. Oh well. At least the good news is, a lot of these trainers are just really easy to run away from, so I'm not worried about that. I just thought I was in that area. At least the good news is, by going to that specific area, at least I know now that it's approachable. But you know what? No. I'm not giving up on this yet. I'm not giving up on this yet. I've stated about Latios being in SoulSilver. I need to catch Latios now because I said that, and I'm not giving up until I do. This is... For me saying that, that's a perfect opportunity. And I need one important bird for this. Why would you move over? Oh my gosh! Do I really have to be somewhere else now? This is your sixth scheme? Fine, I'll play your little game. I'll head over to Vermilion City instead. How about that for a game? Unless you're over here somehow. Did you actually change places? No, you're still... Wait a second. Are you actually just right there? Because I've cut. Don't switch places now. Just stay where you are. Oh, buddy. He's not moving an inch. He's not moving an inch. Oh, buddy. We may actually have this. And thank goodness if this is it, because I have the Master Ball with your name on it. Show your face. Wait, what? Oh, okay, I had a repel effect. I was like, why is it making that sound? Please be here. Yes! Unless there's another wild Pokemon, in which case I hope it... Come on! No! Does it... It has to be here. No, no, no. Let me escape. Let me escape. Let me escape. It has to be here. 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 I don't like Haunter for its speed. I don't like Haunter for its speed. I don't like Haunter for its speed. Thank you. Okay. It has to be here. It has to be here. It has to be here. Don't tell me. It ran out! Bro, are you serious? And there's another wild Pokemon before the tree. Of course there is. Okay. Listen, game, do not trigger any high-level Pokemon. I beg you. I have this Koko. He is my lucky charm. Please do not ruin this for me. I beg you once again. Please. 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 Just let me get this Latios. And no other Pokemon. Please. Please. Please! No! That's not Latios! Game! It's gonna run away now, isn't it? I should have been level 30. Let me guess it's gone. Oh, it's still here. Hold on. Maybe we can't... Yes! Okay! The glowing is a sign. Okay, finally, we have Latios. Oh, man. Now, you might notice a big difference between Latios and the Legendary Beast in that it's 5 levels lower than its counterpart. However, since this is the only runaway Latios or runaway Pokemon in Kanto, I think now would be a perfect time to use our Master Ball. Yep, once again I didn't use it on Raikou, I didn't use it on Entei, not gonna use it on any legendary Pokemon in Johto, so we might as well use the Master Ball here. Insert obvious, oh my gosh, I got Latios in one ball joke, hardy har har. Anyways, Latios is ours. And remember, if you're playing Heart Gold, it'd be Latios. Eon Pokemon, 6'7", 132.3 pounds. Dang, that's light. I thought it was a little bit heavier than that. Man, how mistaken I was. It understands human speech and is highly intelligent. It is a tender Pokemon that dislikes fighting. Yet it's somehow more specially higher in attack? Interesting. Oh, and it's in box 2. Okay. So, come on! You know what? Why don't I just fly back to Pewter City? That'd be even better than just dealing with this. I'm not about this. let's just fly back. I should have done that to begin with, but I was like, oh, let me just head over to the nearest Pokemon Center. I need to end it off in Pewter City anyway, since the next episode will involve Pewter City as well. So while I'm depositing these two, I'll deposit these two real quick. Actually, should I? You know what? I might as well just deposit only one of these, but that I mean specifically Coco. Plus I think Sephiroth is fine, but I do need Afterburner out. I do need Afterburner out for something. Oh, wait, how close is it to 47? You know what? Afterburner can stay in the box. I think we'll be fine if it stays in the box. Alright, so let's change boxes. And let's see what nature this Latios is. Look. Wow! Well, looks like we're back to lonely natures. Who remembers that with 2 of our 16 members? The trend continues with the legendary Pokemon of Hoenn, at least one of them. I have to check your summary real quick. Often lost in thought, so isn't that attack speed, something like that? I don't know, but you know, I just realized something. Latios' characteristic is often lost in thoughts, and its nature is lonely. Lost in thoughts, all alone. Oh my goodness, this Latios is Corrin's Pokemon form! Also not a very beneficial nature, but it does come with the signature move of Bluster Purge, which is a 70 power move, and 100 accuracy. It can also reduce the target's special defense stat, so basically it's a much weaker version of Psychic. Also, Latios is the same one. I think these two were no, actually it was Lugia and Ho-Oh that was the starting trend of signature moves for legendary Pokemon, because Lugia, Aerial Blast, and Ho-Oh, Sacred Fire, so that's the whole shebang with that one. So, do I... No, actually, I just need Fractail and Randos for this upcoming fight. Other than that, I don't think we really need anything else. So, Coco, thank you for... You were holding an item! That's right! Okay, so Coco's ability is Pickup, which means it does have a chance of picking up items. It's an escape rope, and I wish it was something a little bit more useful, but I can't complain with what we have. For starters, because escape rope, honestly, is like pretty good money as well. So, there's that. So, that's it for this episode. Turned out a little bit longer than I expected, but after talking about the Latios event, you know I had to get Latios. So, also, alongside that, we did explore Pewter City a bit more. We did explore the route ahead of it, which I thought it was right there, and yeah, that's basically all that done. Next time on Pokemon SoulSilver, once we're all done with this, I think it's time we fight the gym here in Pewter City. With that I mean, hopefully it's not Brock Hard. If there's any episodes you missed, whether from the past or from the future, make sure you check them out in the playlist down in the description below. On the top right corner, I did not want to sell the Dragon Fang, or the upcoming end slate. With all that being said though, my name is Blake, also known as the Nerd, and holy crap, I have 159,000 money? Jeez Louise, I need to start spending some of these. Do remember to take care. Jeez. If I don't start spending them, I'm gonna be a freaking millionaire at this point.